just butt down the bag. I was just serving my class. I keep falling asleep off the perk in the Xan and the tag. Off the head, no pin, no pad. Truck nigga got bad. Got the scale, we were weighing up the bag. Put the stick to a fade, make them dance. 00 set roll. 2 pints, I can't pour a 4. Pop a perk, it get stuck in my throat. Got that fire on the road. Back down, put the plug in the choke hole. WrestleMania hit the brick with the elbow. I'm having strike like.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Listen, I got a special guest checking in tonight. I got to shout out to my girl Pink first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? This is my sis right here. We go way, way, way back. You know what I'm saying? But she brought a really dope artist through tonight, representing Macon.
For sure.
Man, Esco Vo, am I saying that right?
Esco Vo.
What's going on, bro? Give me some love first and foremost. Boom. He came in here as a whole vibe. You feel that energy? That's what it's all about. Boom. Sure. Introduce yourself.
For sure. What's going on? It's your boy Big Set, Esco Vo, coming all the way live from I-16, SL4L, DM4L. Let's pop it.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? Made a little journey to come out here over the river and through the woods. A little bit of rain. It's hotter than hot outside, but that does not stop the grind. Before we get into everything that you got going on, I really want people to understand and respect your journey, because you've probably been through a lot just in life and in music to get to where you're at, right? Sure. Take us back, man. I'm talking to your childhood. You know, before music became that passion for you, what were you into?
The music, dancing, entertaining, just was always being funny, having fun, being the life of the party.
Yeah. That
type of vibe always was lit.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less. They know how I'm coming when I pop out.
So the entertainment industry was calling you?
Since I was when I came out the womb, it was already made for me.
Yeah. It's in your DNA.
I was born like this.
When did you really first start diving into music? Like as on a personal level?
I was young. It was before I was dancing. I said I was probably about 9, 10.
Okay.
I used to be rapping in the car. My mom would be playing music on the radio. The old high heel shoes used to have the little things in them. I used to be beating on the car, rapping like that. That when I knew I wanted to rap.
You was making your own beats back then.
All that.
Nah, for real. Was there anybody in particular, even if it was not necessarily an artist, but was there anybody in particular that really inspired you?
Just to do music.
Yeah.
My family, my cousins, they was always rapping and doing stuff like that. I looked up to them.
I got you. When you first started doing music, what were you talking about in your music?
I was just saying anything. I really didn't know how to put it together. I just knew I wanted to rap.
Because that is a part of the art. You have to learn how to properly construct a song. But that comes with practice, you know what I'm saying? Growth, maturity, absolutely. And if you start out at that young age, you haven't experienced a lot of life yet, so you got to just maybe talk about stuff that you see. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know about putting the real life facts into the rap. I was just saying anything, trying to make something go. For sure.
So at what point would you say was that transition from, just starting out doing it to really like, you know what, this is something that I want to pursue for the rest of my life? When was that transition?
I was in the 9th grade at high school. We had a talent show.
Okay. And
everybody thought I was gonna dance, but I got up there rapping.
You gonna bust a move for us?
No, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But they thought that's what everybody thought I was gonna do.
Because you was dancing back then.
They knew that.
What was the style of dance that you was doing?
Pop like
Rico. Okay.
All that,
Because you spinning on your head?
No, I couldn't spin on my head now.
Spinning on your knee?
Nah, I could pop lock though.
Doing the worm? I'm just messing with you.
I on the grind. For sure, we were working out.
So people thought you was about to get up there and bust a move. Yeah. But you did bust a move, but in a different way.
Yeah, my homeboy had already. He could sing.
Okay.
He was like, bro, I'm a singer. And you rap. So I really wrote a rap in class and balled up the paper before I got on stage. And I was like, bro, I'm just going to freestyle, bro. Because my adrenaline was rushing.
Right.
But I already knew I could freestyle, but everybody else didn't know.
Right.
But I always had confidence. So I just did it.
Man.
When I did it, everybody in the gym stood up.
Man, what was that feeling inside during that moment?
I was just like, boy, I got crowd control. I I ain't just do that. It was unbelievable. I didn't believe I was kicking it like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? This around the futuristic days.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. When I did that, it just brought me more to music.
Would you say that was like a pivotal moment that lets you know that man, that was that confirmation moment? Like, man, this is it.
Yes, for sure. That was it. Like, I seen it in everybody's face. Like, people coming from ISS because they hearing like, but Gabo J, like, boy, George went crazy, boy. Like,
you was the talk of the town after that.
And it made me feel like, so now every talent show, we rapping.
Was all the girls after you?
They've been doing that.
I mean, I know they was been doing that, but you know, that really put them.
He can rap.
It really put them on your radar.
That one made me keep going too, though. Yeah.
Nah, for real, that's dope. So from that night forward, how would you say you started moving differently within music?
I started really going to the studio because the day I had freestyle, I didn't even have a song made.
Yeah.
I ain't have no songs or none of that.
Yeah, nothing professionally recorded.
I didn't even know how to record.
Okay. That was a starting point for you, though.
That's what gave me I'm going to go to the studio. Then I get in the studio, I'm like, oh, it's different.
Yeah.
You feel me? Then I was recording, like, I used to write a lot.
Yeah.
But that's what drew me to freestyling because I'm an audio learner,
right?
A visual learner, so
understood.
For sure.
I'm like that too. I'm not the type that will sit down and read an instruction manual. I gotta either watch a YouTube video, or just get in there and do it myself.
For sure.
Because I'm sitting here trying to read it. My brain don't comprehend like that. I think that's why I didn't finish college slick, because I'm not a book person. I'm a visual learner, or just get in there and do it myself.
Yeah. Learn as I go.
Give me some love, bro. So, boom. We the same person.
So, that's my twin.
That's my twin over here. Twin.
Chill out. I almost said
I knew it. I was like, we'll say that on the next episode. That's dope. So, going from that point, once you graduated, got up out of high school, is this something that you really started pursuing full time?
Normal life. I was working.
Of course.
Couldn't keep a job because I wanted to rap.
It be like that.
I couldn't keep a job because my folks will tell you that I couldn't keep a job because I was getting booked back then, but it wasn't like it was just to come to the perform. It was just the thrill of me being on the fly.
Of course, go rap. Yeah, because those jobs were not your passion.
I was taking it serious back then, but then nobody believed in me.
They never do in the beginning. Anytime you start something new that they are not familiar with, or haven't had anybody around them who has seen success within that, they're going to have their doubts.
For sure.
Totally. When I moved here in 2013, like, I had a lot of my people like, are you sure that's what you want to do? Yes, I'm sure that my bags are packed. I'm going. Boom. Now they looking saying, dang, now she really making moves.
Got to put it in their face. Make them believe.
You got to put it in their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, we mushing it all up in your face.
Like a birthday cake.
One time for the birthday. Nah, that's dope. So how is the love and respect coming from your city right now for you?
They love me. But get what? With love come with hate.
Oh, yeah.
You got to know that. You
for real.
Can't think everybody love you because somebody got to hate you. Everybody ain't with you.
No. And sadly, a lot of times it be some of the closest people to you.
For sure.
That be hating on you because they slick don't want to see you do better than them. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody want to see you do better than them. You got to know that. You got to go on. I already know that in the back of your head.
Yeah.
So go and put yourself first so they already know what's going on.
Absolutely. You have to do that unapologetically. Always put yourself, and it's not being selfish. It's just being matter of fact that this is what it is.
Business.
Period. It's business. It's not personal.
Don't mix it.
Man, there's a lot of times where I've had to eliminate people, and I'm sure you have, from certain situations that I have going on, and it's no love loss. It's just a business decision. So
I'm eliminating people as we speak.
We dropping them in the toilet.
Flush them.
Eliminating, flushing them. That's dope, man. So let's talk about some of the stuff that you've been working on. We'll say over the last couple of years. What are some of the things that you've been doing to really get yourself out there, get your name out there, making sure people stay out there, understanding what you got going on?
Just been on the internet and off the internet, freestyling, dropping videos, studio performances, recording performances in the clubs, just working. Long as I'm working, that's going to put it in their face. As long as they see me doing what I'm doing, that's all I can say. From the past, I just been rapping.
Yes.
Working.
You on your grind?
On my grind. I think I'm Tony Hawk or something.
What is your definition of grind?
My definition of grind is just, I'm gonna just say one word: dedication.
Yeah.
If you ain't dedicated and got no motive with it, what you doing it for?
Consistency. You got to be consistent. And this is a consistent type business because there's new music coming out every second.
And you gotta adapt.
Every second, right, Pink? She knows that. Every second I get a million DMs a day. Check out my new song. Check out my new video. I don't have time to check all of them out. You know what I'm saying? Not that I don't want to. Sometimes I don't want to. Just depends on how they approach you. But yeah, you have to stay consistent to stay up to speed with what's going on. Since you started doing music, like on a serious note, what would you say has been your best investment within this music business?
Investing in me. Because I remember when I couldn't even invest in myself and it wasn't going nowhere because I was like, why my music ain't going nowhere?
Right.
But I had a wise man tell me like, hey, fat man, when you invest in yourself, it's going to show. As long as you put some money into yourself, it's going to show. When you ain't spending no money on yourself, ain't nobody going to spend their money on you. Whatever you think going on, it ain't going to happen. You got to invest.
100%. Listen, that's so pivotal. I just want to speak on that just for a second. How can we expect other people to invest in us if we're not investing in ourselves?
Feel me?
Bro,
it's not gonna work.
What you just said is powerful. Artists need to, just not even artists, just people out here in business need to understand that.
That's whatever you're doing. It's not even just music. That's art, teaching, preaching, lawyer. If you ain't going to school, college, working your move, whatever you got going on with what you doing, practicing your craft and investing in your craft or whatever you got good talent in, it's not going to work and you got to practice.
No, that's facts, bro.
Just like basketball, whatever you doing is life. It's just
in between games, you got to go to practice.
You got to. So if I don't go home and freestyle and work my move and how I'm going to come in,
Absolutely. Listen, let me ask you this. Is that something that you do? Because I think it's important as an artist. Like, do you practice, like, your moves and all this? Like, when you put a new song together, before you perform it, do you get your moves and stuff together at the house?
No, it's just in me like that. I'm a robot when it comes to this stuff. Like,
it's just automatic.
It's in my DNA.
Yeah.
I can't make it up because if I can't plan it. Because you always have to know that once you plan something, it's never gonna go as planned.
No, you're right, and sometimes it doesn't seem as organic either.
You feel me? So they can like, oh, he practiced that.
That looks so routine.
You feel me? Nothing I do is gonna be routine. It's just gonna be that's him.
It's just organically
I
you.
do me. I'm good at doing me.
Because your emotions and your feelings can change, like how you are if you're reciting it versus when you get on that stage, you could be feeling totally different.
Yes, but over the years I've done so much of it.
Yeah.
It's just in me now.
It's like second nature for you.
Yeah, it's second nature. It's like it's just embedded in me now. So I still have to practice because you can't never be too like, hey, but you have to practice, but it just comes out like that.
Absolutely. Most definitely. Let's take it to the opposite side. Since you've been in this music business, you probably have experienced some bumps along the way, right?
For sure.
What was maybe we'll say the biggest lesson that you learned throughout your music career?
I was putting my focus into a lot of other things, as if friends, family, like I'm trying to see how can I explain that.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest lesson, as long as I'm doing right by my kids.
Yes.
And doing like on the spiritual tip type, like as long as I'm handling that on the spiritual tip and being positive, more positive stuff gonna come my way, more better things gonna come my way. As long as I think like that. But when I'm thinking negative and moving out bad energy, it don't go right.
Man.
So I had to learn how to manifest that.
That is the biggest facts ever, because one thing about energy is it can't be created or destroyed. It can be transferred. So if you have negative vibes or someone around you does, you're going to transfer back and forth. It's like a cycle.
Yeah, like if I come in mad,
yeah,
it's going to make you.
Listen, for real.
So.
That's why I'm so hyped right now, because y'all came in here with the good energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it all in. But you know what you said, too, about your kids? Shout out to OG Bigger Rankin. I've heard him say this a couple times. Bigger talks about, men, take care of your kids, because if you want God to bless you, you got to take care of your offspring. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here not taking care of your kids, expecting God to bless you. It don't work like that.
Yeah, I might not be the best, but once you work you feel me? God see it.
But you are the best version of their father that you can be.
For sure.
And that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't comparing one mother to another mother, another father to another father. You're the best version that you can be, and that's all you can give them.
So
you know what I'm saying? And they love that. They're probably your biggest fans, right?
My daddy on the radio. My daddy, they call me, they FaceTime me and be like, Dad, I'm watching your video. Turn the FaceTime around and be dancing to my songs and stuff. Like, that crazy. It just give me more motivation. Like,
yeah.
They be at school writing on their schoolwork saying, my name Esco Vo. Real talk. My baby mama had to call me like, hey, your son at school writing on his school paper, his name Esco Vo.
Listen, that right there, if nothing else motivates you, that has to.
Turn me up, pipe me up through the roof.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Because like when we have kids, we want to see our kids do better than us. But that starts with us instilling the right things in them.
Right now.
Like, period, from day one, when they come out the womb, you know what I'm saying? Because kids are like sponges.
They soak the game.
They start remembering stuff at an early age. And even at an age where they don't remember, it's still instilled in there somewhere.
Just like how when we was, you feel me?
Absolutely.
Everything.
Most definitely, man. So have you put any, in the last, we'll say like 2 years, have you put a full project out?
Not just I haven't dropped a full mixtape or nothing.
Just focusing on singles.
I had singles out, and I was dropping with my partners who I rock with.
Like a collaboration project? That's
With
dope.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of that. As an independent artist, while you're still on the rise and you're still getting your buzz going, putting out singles is the way to go.
So my manager put me on that though.
Yeah.
So like singles and these videos, these visuals, and hitting these clubs and these podcasts and interviews, these radio stations, we're gonna work that.
Yes.
Build your buzz. Then when you do drop your tape, it's gonna boom. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly right. Because if you drop a full project and the buzz isn't really there, who's really listening?
Nathaniel.
Yeah, Nathan.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
The big zero, goose egg.
Big Zippo. You know what I'm saying?
Zero. But that's just the hard reality of it. And what an artist can do. What the beautiful thing now with us having the digital platforms, Spotify and stuff like that, an artist can tap in and check their analytics to see, okay, I just dropped this new single. These are the cities and states and countries that are streaming it. And you can watch when that song starts to take dip down. With an independent artist just keeping it all the way G, their prime time is about the first 3 to 4 weeks when you put a song out. After that, it's going to start to dip down. So you got a couple things you can do. One, you got to put major marketing behind it. Or you can keep pushing it, but go ahead and put your next single out. Because that will keep you in the algorithms on Spotify. If you continuously about every 3 to 4 weeks put a new song out, I know it sounds like a lot, but I know what I'm talking about. I promise you, you're going to wind up on a lot of these Spotify playlists that you didn't even submit to because you're now in their algorithms, because you're utilizing their platform like they want you to use it. It's the same thing with Instagram. If you only post once every 2 months, you get shadow banned. People don't see you. But if you consistently use their platform like they want you to use it, you're going to open up your engagement and more people are going to see you. So I know as an artist, you probably got a lot of music in the vault.
Yeah, I got a whole clip of it.
How often are you in the studio recording new music?
All the time. I get anxiety if I ain't in there. We be arguing. Yeah.
Do you have a creative space at the crib?
Yeah.
Where you can record yourself and stuff like that?
Oh, not no more.
Okay. No more. But you have a space where you can take time for yourself and just get in your creative mode. That's so important.
That's when I make my best.
Yeah.
I think I make better music in the house.
Because that's your safe spot. That's your peace of mind. When you walk through your front door, you're supposed to have a total peace of mind that your family, that's your spot. That's your domain. You know what I'm saying?
I go crazy.
So yeah, I mean, what better place to create than in the space that you're the most comfortable in, you feel the safest in? It's a crazy world out here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the newest visual that you put out?
My latest visual was that the last video I did drop. I dropped 3 on back to back.
Yeah.
I dropped with Lil Crack Rock from Alabama.
Lil Crack Rock.
Yeah, Lil Crack Rock. I'm a partner. Dropped that Narcos.
You gonna remember that name? And
I dropped with 2 Blitz Skrilla, Country Boy, and my last one was with me and Yavo. That No P and No Pad.
Which
the last 3 I dropped
is a banger.
No, matter of fact, 4 of them, and I got that set port. The last 4 I just dropped, and I got one on the way. It's really ready to drop right now.
He working.
I got that bag here. I drop it right now. I'm just playing. For real.
Premiering tonight at midnight. We're just playing.
For sure.
Nah, that's dope. You got to always have something lined up because at any given time, you never know when you got to put something out. And let me ask you this. For all the songs that you're doing and you're putting out there, you got a clean version for all of them?
Most of them, yeah.
Okay, good.
Because when I ain't gonna lie, my manager don't be playing. Clean and dirty already.
Period.
She might be trying to drop the clean version on Spotify. And I be like, no, you got to keep it dirty. But then she be like, you got it on the radio, so.
Just to keep it G, you need to put both versions up there. Put the clean and dirty. Put both up there, because if you're only putting dirty, you're limiting yourself. Because some people who have kids have their playlist set up for parental advisory.
Okay.
They're never going to stumble across it. And guess what? These youngins are who are making stuff go viral.
And guess what? If them kids can type in Esco Vo clean version, they gonna go crazy.
You should absolutely always release on every platform you're clean and you're dirty.
You just gave me the game.
Period.
For sure.
So coming soon.
Right now, I really got that too. For sure.
Because, you never know, like, you could potentially get a booking off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there might be a festival that's family friendly and they'll be like, man, he has a clean version. That's a dope song.
Know I got the clean.
Exactly. Period. Yeah, you don't ever want to limit yourself, most definitely. Where do you want to go with your music?
As far as I can, I'm talking about you can't even explain. I can't even really explain how far I want to go, because it's so deep.
Yeah.
It's so deep. Like, take over the world. Like, this bigger than me.
Yes.
Macon, Atlanta,
Absolutely.
Alabama, Mississippi. Like, I'm trying to really the world. Like, this is bigger than life. Like, I'm really trying to give it my all. So when they do hear it, it'll snatch the world like that, because they're gonna be like, he ain't playing.
Yeah.
He ain't playing. Like, he ain't come to play.
That's right. You gonna put a major impact on people. They gonna feel it in their soul.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they be like, oh yeah, I can feel it from that boy. His whole vibe, like, Holmes on that. Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, is, like you said, it's bigger than us.
It's bigger than this. Like, I can't even explain it, because if I explain it, I'll be lying.
No, I trust me, I get it, because it's almost unexplainable.
Yes.
Period.
Very.
You know what it is. You see the vision.
Yes, but I can't just geek. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's ask you this. If we could fast forward 5 years from now, 2027, at this very moment, what are we going to catch you doing? If you could be in the perfect world of Esco Vo, what would you be doing?
Ryan, track hawk, big mansion, kids, everybody situated. We ain't really tripping no more. You still gonna go through situations,
Of
just
course.
a little more stable in life, and popping it more consistently, popping it, and just being more, I'm saying, really a better father to my kids,
Yeah.
and just being that idol to my people. Like, okay, he did that, I can do it.
Yeah.
I just want to be a great example.
Absolutely.
That's all it is. I just want to show somebody they can do it too.
That's right. Let's ask you that as well, because I always like to dig into people, what they got going on. There's a lot of aspiring artists out here, and you've been doing it you're still a young man, but you've been doing it for a long time. You started at a young age. How would you tell an artist that's coming up in the business, and they might have a family, they might have kids, they might still be working a job, but they're pursuing this? What would be your best piece of advice to them on how to balance that?
See, they'll have to balance it out for themselves. However they move, they can't do it how I did it.
Yeah.
You got to find your own way for it to balance out for you. Even if you're working, doing whatever, however, you got to get off and do this. Or before you go to work, you got to be on that. Before work, after work, on your break.
Facts.
It just got to be in you. You can't make it be in nobody to make them want it. So you just got to, once you really see that you want it, then you'll know, like, how to work your way through it.
That's right.
Because you'll find your way, just like I found my way. I used to go to work and do all that.
Absolutely.
I did it all, but I found the way. I had to really, I remember the day I walked out my job.
It was the best feeling in the world.
I ain't had nowhere to go, none of that. I just put my life on the line. Like,
You got to take risks.
I'm not getting off the interstate and going left to Macon. I'm getting off the interstate going right to Atlanta. I ain't going that way. I'm going that way. So when I went this way to the right, it just been going north. It been going up ever since.
Good for you, bro. Good for you. I'm a big advocate of people stepping out and taking risk. And I'm not saying do it too soon. Obviously, if you don't have other forms of income, don't just quit your job and you can't pay your bills. I'm not saying that. That's stupid. But you got to position yourself. And once you get to that position and you know that you're in a position to be able to support you and your family, man, go for it.
When I realized I could survive without a job, like, I could work my moves and I didn't have to go to work and I still could do rap, I know it's not going to be perfect. And it ain't going to be gravy all the time.
Of course. There's going to be some struggles.
It's going to be worth it.
Nah, for real. Like, shoot, when I moved here, I ended up getting laid off of my job and I was making great money.
So it be like that. That's crazy.
But when they found out that I had another small business on the side, that's when they let me go, which was cool because that was God telling me I needed to get up out of there anyway.
Now look at you.
And listen, it was a struggle in the beginning. It humbled me. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm like, it's all good because I stayed down. And, you know, when we stay down, God takes care of us, right?
Been down so long, can't do nothing but go up. Like, where's you going to go?
We don't get our blessings from man. We get them from God. So we just have to be faithful to him. And that's just what it is.
So
let's talk about some of the you know, upcoming moves. You got any shows coming up? You got any other interviews coming up? Man, what can people stay in tune for?
Right now I'm on my 5-city tour. I just left Columbus, Georgia.
I love Columbus, Georgia.
On their radio station. So this week I'll be in Augusta. I got to hit Augusta. Then I'll be back in Atlanta. I got to perform on one of the clubs. Then I'm going to pop. Then next week I got to go to Albany. Then I go to Savannah. Then I got to go to somewhere else. I can't remember all these places. But now I'm on my 5-city tour, and I'm just working, hitting all the radio stations and stuff, and just networking right now.
Yeah.
And shows just been popping up in
That's
between.
great.
So I just been working my show biz like that. Like,
when you're in Augusta, are you performing out there?
No, I'm just doing a radio interview.
Okay. Are you there's
Low key vibes.
There's a somebody out there that I know. He goes by Skateboard Pete. I've done a couple interviews with him, and he's in Augusta. I know he's got like a performance event coming up, and he's got a studio and all that stuff too. I definitely make that connection.
Yeah,
He's a solid dude, and I know he's got some kind of event coming up. In fact, I'm one of the sponsors for it. I don't know the exact date. Charge it to the game, not to my heart. You know what I'm saying? My mind be busy.
You human, you feel me?
Yeah, big facts, man. I heard that you could freestyle a little something.
Yeah, man.
Before we get into that, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to save that for the very, very end. Let's just talk about, you know, the people who are supporting you, which as an artist or as a content creator or whatever it is we do, one of the hardest things to do is get people to support you because they got their own lives going on. It's not necessarily they don't rock with you. They just busy.
Yeah. You got to respect that.
You got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? We can't get salty about that because there's a lot of times I got to tell people no.
That's what I'm learning now.
You know, and we got to learn to say no without explaining ourselves. Hey, can you pull up tonight? No. And leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't owe nobody an explanation. I just may not want to go. Period. I don't feel like getting cute tonight. Leave me alone.
Understandable.
You know, not to mention it's crazy out here, so we have to be picky and choosy where we pull up. Yeah. But for the people that are supporting you, whether they're downloading your music, you know, reposting it, you know, reaching out to you, what do you want to say to those people right now? I love y'all, for sure. Them people been showing me good love. That's what keep me motivated. Yeah. I got good fan mail. Like, I never even thought I'd be saying I got fan mail. Like, I woke up today and went through, like, a lot of message requests. That's so dope. Hey, bro, I just sent you some beats. Hey, bro, my kids listen to your music, bro. Bro, I wake up and listen to you every day, bro. You're an inspiration to me, bro. Hey, bro, I'm a fat guy, bro. Hey, you a fat guy. Hey, bro, you giving me inspiration to be confident in myself. And hey, bro, I just graduated, bro. I really want to rap. Can you sign me? Like, that's giving me motivation. Like, for real, people think I can sign them now? That is major motivation. That lets you know, one, you are doing the right thing. You are doing what God called you to do. For sure. Because I'm a big believer in whatever your passion is, which is music, will call you to your purpose in life. And that's what to help other people. Other people are relying on you. They're reaching out to you because they're feeling your vibe. Your purpose is to help other people and put other people in a position. I swear that's why God put me in a position. Yeah, most definitely. And you'll be blessed and highly favored. Yes, triple blessed. Do you think at some point in time, because, you know, as an artist, you don't want to be a rapper forever, but you want to be a mogul? Look at Diddy and all these other guys and Jay-Z and 50, and they're all moguls and they do other stuff. Is that something you would aspire to do? Yeah, it's going to be an Esco Vo. Tapping into other movements and other business ventures? Yes, ma'am. I love it. I know it's going to expand. Yeah. Because I'm advanced. Yeah. And I got a broad mind. It gets so my imagination so big, like from movies to comedy. I got 1,000 personalities, so I can switch and work my. You feel me? I love it. Very talented. You feel me? So I know the bigger I get, I'm gonna go in different lanes. Is film an interest for you? Oh yeah, for sure. We gonna see you on the big screen. Oh, the big coming soon. Come on, Esco phase on a little type. If we could line you up with a Tyler Perry or somebody else that's just great like that, and you could land your first big role, what kind of character would you want to play?
the funny uncle.
I was gonna say you gotta be the funny guy.
The funny uncle, the funny cousin,
Cousin Pete,
or your cousin Pete, or the cousin that's the bad homeboy that trap or do whatever he do. But it keep the movie going. I just want to keep the movie going.
I love it. I listen, and I'm tapped in with a couple movie directors out here. So if there's ever opportunities, I'll for sure let you know, because I can see you. You got the personality for it. Yeah,
and I know how to pronounce my words, enunciate. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, all that stuff is important. You know, one thing that I talk about, and I'm sure Pink does this with you as well, is professionalism is important, because you never know who you're talking to.
Yes, you have to cut it on and cut it off.
Yes, there's a time and a place for everything.
Yes, you can't bring that other vibe when you go in other places, because people are not going to take you serious.
Right. Or if somebody doesn't know you, they might, what you find to be funny and kidding around, they might take it offensive.
Yes, you can't do that with everybody.
Yeah, so we just got to be mindful of how we move, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So definitely shout out to everybody that's supporting the movement. Before we get into the freestyle, there's going to be 3 things that we're going to do. Is there anything else? We're going to do social media and all that, but is there anything else that you want to share with everybody?
Just follow me on Instagram. Esco_Vo 16. New music on the way.
Yeah.
My partner's music on the way. It's a 00 World, SF4L, DM4L. Thank God for the battalion. You feel me? They're my inspiring words. And go get you some money in.
Hey, so you gave out social media. The second thing we got to do, man, I know that, you showed love to the people that are supporting you. Is there anybody in particular or any people in particular that you want to just give a quick shout out to?
My manager, my mama, you feel me? My daddy.
Yeah.
All them good folk. My home, personally, like, I'm going to say their name, OGG, Silk, Towner, Loco, and the rest on Free Gang, Zay, Free Low. So, my personals who give me that motivation and inspiration, like, boy, you the golden child, boy. Whatever you got going on, stay out these boys' way and grind, Galvo. Like, do what you got to do. Like, we see you.
Yeah.
Because they do music, too.
Yeah.
And they hit me up. Like, I see it in their face. They be looking like, boy, that's my brother, that's my cousin. Like,
they're proud of you.
And he the breakthrough.
Yeah.
I'm the breakthrough.
They're dependent on you.
I'm the breakthrough. I got them on my back. Like, they with me right now.
Of course. Absolutely. They are depending on you, because what I love about when you have real deal team players.
Yeah. I'm talking about point guards and power forward. They with me.
You got to know how to play your position, because there's going to be certain times you might need to step to the side a little bit to let this person get their shine.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a point in time where you might need to step aside a little bit and let them get their shine.
Because everybody get their turn. It's just what you do with your turn.
Absolutely. Exactly. Because guess what? We're going to get a whole lot of no's from the day we're born. No, don't do this. No, don't do that. But it's what you do with the yeses that count.
For sure.
Straight like that.
Put you down.
Last but not least, the last question before we get into this freestyle, which I'm so excited about, right? We are live on the industry's most wanted podcast, so you got to tell the whole world what makes you the industry's most wanted.
I'm the industry's most wanted because I'm one of the hottest popping out. You know what I'm saying? Very humble guy, standing out individual. You feel me? Very outstanding player. You feel me? One of them ones. Can't give you too much. If I give you too much, you'll be in luck. You know what I'm saying? And they can't look up and cat fat shit. You did.
You dig?
You know what I'm saying?
This is my bro for life now. We locked in. We connected. No Wi-Fi. You dig?
We glocked in. You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about this freestyle you about to do for us.
Okay, cool.
Give us a little detail. What's the instrumental, first of all?
All right, the instrumentals from my partner, Royal Z.
Okay.
He done a lot of records for me. Like, he did my Dunny Mode that I did for my Macon Mic'd Up. A lot of extra music that I got out right now. He's behind the scene making my beats, you feel me? I was going to do my other partner beats, but that's the first one I came to. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try that one. I ain't even made no music to it or none of that jazz.
So you going to just do this off the top of your dome,
like
as they say?
Top, yeah.
Straight off the top. Okay.
Like that.
So somehow, some way, I need you to incorporate, like, Tampa in there, TampaMystic. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so I know it's real. Here we go. And if you need me to adjust the volume a little bit, let me know.
All right, let me hear it. You know what I'm saying? 16. I 16, Death Row, Set Row. Oh, okay. I'm rocking all white. They call me TampaMystic. Hold on, let me do it one more time.
That's okay.
How you say your name?
TampaMystic.
TampaMystic. I finna say TampaListic.
Hey.
One more again.
Let's run it back one more time.
Now.
Here we go. Bam.
Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Double
Let's
O World.
go. It's Esco Vo. Look, I got bars.
Let's do it. Okay. I'm writing quick, sir, with the all-white. I call it TampaMystic. Just trap lyrics. Cooking up dope out the pot. I cook it up till my pot start itching and screeching. Dang, saved by the bill. I'm saved by the 16. White boy just like screeching. 15 grams in a backwood. Got me geeked up. Set life, I'm geeking. Driving too slow in a Rari. Too slow. Esco hop out, fat boy in a two-though. You don't play with me. This ain't no Uno. Hold on. Set like shoot it like judo. Oh, set like running like Judy. Off-white drip like Judy. Thick with a big booty. Rolling up, Zai got me smoking out the cutie. Rolling up, gag got me geeked out the bag. Put on your head for that tag. Put on your head, we get for that bag. Can't cut, can't do all that. I can't even do no profanity on this station. I'm on a podcast going crazy. I'm on a podcast set going brazy. BMG coupe pull up in Mercedes. AMG coupe pull up in Mercedes. Minutes to society robbing for them daters. I'm pulling for that paper. Blue and yellow coupe like I bought for the paster. Sipping in yellow like I bought for the Laker. Off-white drip like flavor. Frosted flavor. These ain't getting no paper. Kinko, I'm having paper. Yeah, I cook the dope with the razor. Yeah, I cook the dope with the scissor hand. I get the work all in bummer hand. I get the work all in caravan. Out of coupe came with the back cam. All black ball man. Look like I'm Batman. Just sipping naughty. Presidential got me blowing biscotti. Got me blowing biscotti. Rolling up run tape. Better not say you smoking on Dante. Long live my brother Leteri. Shouted like Halle Berry. Geeking on going Chopper saying like Mariah Carey. Get scared. I can even cook it. Getting scared. Yeah, back in the truck with them bowls, with them loads. Oh, I wish I could really kick it like a
Industries.
You know what I'm saying? Double O World, sick. You know what I'm saying?
Wanted.
Just a little fun sway for a little, you know what I'm saying?
That was a whole vibe. Listen, bro, listen, let me tell you. First of all, that was dope because I could never do that. Slick, my brain doesn't work that fast. So I give you props on that. Two, it made sense. I've heard people that freestyle, but what they saying don't make no sense. They just putting words together because they rhyme.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking that because I probably couldn't do it that fast either. But man, you really came with it. And he did the whole thing with no profanity, y'all. You just made me smile.
For sure.
You know how many times artists, that's why I don't usually let them do it no more, because they swear to me, oh, I'm not going to curse, but then every other word is F this, F that. I'm like, you just ruined it.
Feel me? That's why I try my best not to do it.
You're a professional. That's why.
For sure.
When you're a professional, you know how to turn it on and off, and you did that.
Appreciate that.
Man, appreciate you, bro. Give me one more time. Boom. Good love, all that. You know what I'm saying? We up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night.
Sit.